So yeah, we are just going to go over here, open a door. What do I use? What do I use? I think I use some martial walking. Yep. I think this is because I thought it was a boss fight. Because I assumed that there was going to be a boss fight somewhere close. But there's a specific key that opens the door to boss fights. And this is not it, by the way. This is just a cutscene with Aerith and the gang, Leon and Yuffie as well. Have you forgotten me too? I don't know whether to say nice to meet you or good to see you again. I don't think I know you, but I still feel like you belong here. Yeah, exactly. Like, we've never met, but it still doesn't feel weird knowing your name. But I'm telling you, we have met. We took on the Heartless many times. I feel like you're right, but I can't actually remember any of the fights. I guess you won't remember what you told me in Hollow Bastion when I sealed the keyhole and I was like, we may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other. Wait, what? How do you remember those words if you've never met me? Yeah, stop playing, Leon. No, everyone remembers what we said. Coincidence? I think not. I don't have any memory of it, but somehow I still remember. I think your heart is doing the remembering for us. And this is where things get really interesting. My heart? Are you drunk? What the fuck does it mean? We don't know you, Sora, but your heart is full of memories of us together. Those memories must resonate in our hearts, too. Maybe they'll tell us things we couldn't otherwise know. So you're saying Sora's memories are affecting ours. This is where things get really cool. The memories do seem to have a certain power. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. This town is just an illusion, something my memories created, so to gain is to lose, and to lose is to gain. And there's someone special in this town? How did you... Oh, yeah, my memory. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Tell you what happened. We get it. Yeah, a friend of mine is in the town, or I guess Castle Oblivion, because... Yeah. We're not exactly in the town. We're in the castle. I don't know, it's crazy. I'm still not sure what you're going on yourself, right? So go take a walk around. They're heartless, but that's no problem for you. So you know I can fight, huh? Actually I don't. I just feel like believing you. I don't actually think you can handle yourself, but the game tells me to. The script says I have to. So this is the key to truth. As you know, there's a heartless sign on it, which means boss fight. So, there's that. One thing I forgot to mention about the map keys, that I don't think they tell you. You can, when a value is too high, you can actually combo cards to make that go down. Like, you can use, if it costs like 8 mana, look at it like that. If it costs 8 mana to open the door, you can use a 3 and a 5. As well as the yellow key card that you'll need.
Power.
I got 2 of those guys, I think. I'm trying to get rid of all the harder bosses because they have cards that will card break me. Goofy's a 1. I got pretty sure I got card broken by the freaking crappy guy. And I don't think your health heals over time. I think it's like you're stuck with it. Which is interesting. So in the next room will be the pathway to the boss. So this is not the boss fight itself. This is on our way there. We need a 5 or higher. I think I used a 6. I don't think I realized at the time that I can combo cards together. Or do I use that one? I think I used that one, actually. Nope. Well, okay, never mind. Mixing things up. Now I'm just confusing myself. I'm pretty sure I used that one. Yeah. This makes the guys, or the enemies, much slower, at least in the open world section of this, not the combat section. It also reminds me of sort of like some really old RPG games where you had to initiate combat by hitting someone. That's sort of what this game reminds me a lot of. But at the same time, it also has this card element that, to be honest with you, I'm not really too mad about. Like, I think it's a pretty cool idea. Although it is very hard and very easy for you to, you know, fuck up and get your ass kicked like I have many times. I will say it is kind of challenging trying to learn this new combat system because it is very different from everything that I've played in the Kingdom Hearts series in general. So now I can pretty much get the majority of these to be KO specials, which means I can hit them after they're moving slow enough. And I get something goofy. Good. So what I didn't realize at the time is that I can use combos of characters. Like I can like collect multiple different Goofies and multiple different Donalds, and I'm not sure if they carry over into different fights. I would assume not, because they're not technically in your deck. But at the same time, I don't actually know. And you can use them to do different like abilities. So I think 2 Goofies make whatchamacallit? I think it's a Goofy Tornado. But for Donald, it's just like if you have 2 Donald cards, he does tier 2 magic. So like Blizzara or Fyra? I don't know. Final Fantasy spells have always been really hard for me to say. It's like, oh, Fire-a-gog. Well, what? Are you drunk? You can't just put an A after fire. Do I boost his health or his CP? I think I go with CP? I apparently took like a 20-minute break in between. There was at least some sort of gap. Yeah, I wasn't really sure. I don't know if I should go with health over card power. I assume card power just so I can do more damage during a fight. But at the same time, it's like, well, if I don't do card damage, or if I do card power over health, then it's gonna be harder for me to actually figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I don't think I can have everything. No, I can't. And I still have no idea how to sort that. I apparently cannot sort my shit together. Of course, as I do that, there's a freaking heartless that spawns like right on top of the box. Thanks, game. Courage! I should at least hit 3. Hit but not kill. I actually hit 4. Right behind me. Phone, please. Please stop. You're just chiming in. I don't need your help. This is a solo cast. These pots are annoying. As I mentioned, we can buy more cards, better cards, which we do later. But the thing about that is we have to have. I'm not sure if there's a legitimate shop that we can find. From what I can tell, it's a no. We have to get a card in order to do a shop. To do a shop. I'm gonna do an internet. Did I go off there? I got off there. Okay. But yeah, I think we need the Moogle card in order to do that. I think that's part of just like farming for health levels and stuff like that. But now I'm like, okay, guys, let's get serious. Let's get shit done. So I need a 6 green or higher. And I'm fairly sure I don't have... Oh, I do. Although I didn't want to use that one. I would have liked to have... I don't know. I don't know what cards I should use to be opening doors. it's one of those where it's like, oh, if I use this one, it'd be it does this, and I don't know. There's way too many options, and I'm unsure of what actually would be the best, you know, plan to get plan to use the cards. But regardless, we find Sid. He's like, hey, what do you know? It's Sora. Wait, who the fuck is Sora? Why do I know them? You look like a Sora with spiky hair and baggy pants. I'm glad that's how you define people who look like Sora. He's like, oh, you've heard of me, have you? And I must be a great spaceship inventor. It's like, anyway, shut up. Maybe you can help me out. A friend of mine's supposed to be in this castle/town. It's like, your friend? Lately, all the town is getting heartless. Can't even take 2 steps without getting attacked. I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. This plaza is the worst. The word is a jumbo-sized heartless shows up and that bell rings. Ring any bells? I mean, like, not literally, but figuratively. If you value your hide, you'll get out of here when the getting's good. So if you cast your mind back to Kingdom Hearts 1, there was a boss, and he was triggered when you rang a bell. Did you want to see the Heartless? No, we don't fucking want to see the Heartless. We want to find our way out of here. Well, the bell. The bells. The bells. So yeah. Look who it is. It's Guard Armour. For the 4th billionth time in this entire series. I feel like the creators of the Guard Armor were like, this is the best bad guy we've ever made in this game. Let's use it every game. I think he's not in... I don't think he's in all of them, actually. I think there's an equivalent of him in... he might be in Kingdom Hearts 2. Maybe the Final Mix. I don't remember him being in the main game, though. I'm pretty sure there's one like him in... Break My Sleep. I think there's one in Dream Drop Distance, which I heard is getting a remix. Not a remix, but like a PS3 port, which is really cool. So I'm gonna my butt kick this guy. So if you've never seen Kingdom Hearts game, or you've never really played / watched it, this is Guard Armor. He's one of the more recurring enemies. He's got 2 feet, 2 arms, obviously, and a body, so you can do damage to all of the parts, all the individual parts, and if you kill one of the health parts for one of them, he pretty much loses that part. For whatever reason, I thought I was hitting the left foot this entire time, but I've been hitting the right foot, which has been really annoying. I still don't have enough health. Oh, not health, but cards. So the problem with the cards, the card draw, if I was wondering, yes, you can bring them back, but you also are vulnerable at the time, because you just sort of stand there and you're like, haha, look, I got cards coming my way. So you can be attacked, and I think that breaks your card, like, concentration. Your card concentration. As stupid as it sounds, to say at least. But as you can see here, it takes a while for you to do 3 bars. So I think the best option is you stand around and try and get like in dry periods of combat where like nobody's attacking you. Yeah, I don't know what the Mickey's one, the green Mickey's on. I don't know what that is at all. But it stunned him, so I was like, F it, let's just beat the shit out of him. He's down for the count, so why not? I think I don't think that. Okay, there we go. I do kill him, but I don't kill him with the frost, or the blizzard, I should say. Unfortunately, I can't do my slow-mo slash in the air. Victory slash. Not in this game. Only in, I guess that's gonna be Kingdom Hearts 2, actually. Not sure if I can do it in 360 365. 365 days, I guess, is the title. So we do get the guard armor card. I think it extends the reach of our attacks, which is nice. It's interesting.